Here is everything that's wrong with Citizens Bank Park and MLB The Show. Let's start with the right field wall. As much as this pains me, this right field wall is inaccurate. This old school scoreboard with all the out-of-town scores on it, no longer here. It was changed 2 seasons ago. This is now an entire digital screen, this entire outfield wall. So MLB The Show, please change this and make it accurate. Moving over into center field. Now, I'm not worried about the advertisements because I know all the ads in the game can't be the same as the ads in real life. However, what is wrong here is right above where it says 409, it should say Monty's Angle. And that is in honor of David Montgomery. The Phillies added this last season. So why isn't this in the game? I don't know. MLB The Show, please fix it. Now, here's something that really bugs me. Right above the stands where you see that street sign where it says Phillies Alley, it's called Ashburn Alley. It's never been called Phillies Alley. It's always been called Ashburn Alley. In the 21-year history of Citizens Bank Park, that's what it has been called. Why does this say Phillies Alley? And furthermore, what's even infuriating about this is there are literal Richie Ashburn cards in Diamond Dynasty. So why can't you get the name of this right? It is Ashburn Alley. This should be an immediate fix. I mean, honestly, if you look close enough, it even says CF and has his total number of hits and batting average above Phillies Alley. Why would that be there if it wasn't for Richie Ashburn? Make this say Richie Ashburn. Thank you, MLB The Show. Going over to left field, if we zoom out a little bit, see where it says Citizens Bank Park right under Fanavision, and there's that blue awning? That blue awning should say Harry the K's, because the name of that restaurant was named after Harry Callis after he passed away, and it's called Harry the K's. Shouldn't be that hard to add that to this game. MLB The Show, please fix it. Now, if I want to get nitpicky, which I really, really do, you see with that sign, that circular sign of the Liberty Bell, first of all, that sign is wrong. I forget what it actually should be, but I know it's not that. But we should also see a statue of Harry Callis, a statue that's been there for years. I know it's a small detail, but MLB The Show puts a lot of small details into these ballparks. So why isn't that statue there, MLB The Show? Please put it there. Thank you. Moving along, let's go to behind home plate, because there's a couple things I want to point out here. First of all, these signs, these rolling signs right here, wrong. They're not there anymore. They haven't been there for a few seasons. The entire behind home plate has been replaced with a big digital screen. So MLB The Show, fix that. Now, right up here where it says home of the Philadelphia Phillies, that is accurate. I will give them credit for that. However, above that are the broadcast booths. And 2 broadcast booths each have a sign under them, indicating one for the Richie Ashburn broadcast booth and the Harry Callis broadcast booth. There's no signs here. MLB The Show, add those signs. They're plaques, but add those plaques, okay? Keep going. Both dugouts are wrong. This should say home of the Philadelphia Phillies, not just Philadelphia Phillies. The visiting ball one should say welcome to Citizens Bank Park, not just Citizens Bank Park. Now, here's something that also really, really bothers me. The skyline is wrong. The Philadelphia skyline is wrong. They are missing the largest building in Philadelphia. You see both Liberty Towers. You see the building with the Pyramid Club at the top. You see the first Comcast Tower. Where's the second one? Where's the second Comcast Tower that's been there for at least 8 years? Again, the tallest building in the city of Philadelphia. Why isn't that there? I don't know, but it's very upsetting. Now, this last one, it's not entirely MLB The Show's fault. You see where the clock is. Sadly, that clock is no longer there. The Phillies replaced it in season this year to put the All-Star Game logo there for next year because the All-Star Game's in Philly. So I'm not going to get on MLB The Show too hard for that. But it's no longer there, so it's also wrong. So maybe for next year's game, you have the All-Star logo there instead of the clock. As much as I love the clock, just get it right. I'm just hoping for accuracy. And the last thing I noticed, these flags right here, these white flags at the top of your screen, they're wrong. Those flags aren't there. The flags that are there look like this baby blue, powder blue, whatever you want to call it, 2023 flag, for indicating just the time the Phillies made the playoffs and didn't really do much. But there should be at least 3 of them right here where those white flags are, and they're not there. So you may be saying to yourself, Ben, why is this important? Why do you care this much about these minor details of Citizens Bank Park? Well, here's the deal. MLB The Show goes through great lengths to put in the most minute details of other ballparks around Major League Baseball. But when it comes to Citizens Bank Park, they really seem to just half-ass it. And it bugs me, and I wish they would be better than that. So there's why. But anyway, that's everything that I found that's wrong with Citizens Bank Park. If there's anything you found that's wrong with Citizens Bank Park, let me know, because I'm sure I missed some things. So yeah, have a good day.